Hi, Karen here. Uh, I've never really introduced myself. My name is Karen. I live in Pennsylvania, and I have 5 cats, a husband. I guess I should have done that in the opposite order of importance. He just left for work, and I'm about to head over to my brother's, one of my brothers. He called me this morning, and he lost his job on Friday. The place totally shut down. So he would like me to come over and help him with applications and resumes and stuff, because everything's computerized and he's not a computer person. So I'm going to do my best. I'm no genius by any stretch of the imagination, but I've gone through the job application process online a million times with my own husband, so hopefully I'll be able to help him out. It's very rare for him to be unemployed. He worked at one place for over 20 years and just started this new job about a year ago, and now they closed down. So this is new to him, so he's feeling kind of frustrated. It's only been a few days, but still, I know how he feels. So I'm going to be heading over there, hearing him getting the car cooled down with the air conditioning. Very hot, muggy day again today. It's hazy. We got some much needed rain though throughout the night, so that's good. Things are actually starting to look a little greener already, which means probably the grass will start growing. I'll have to mow again. But so I gotta skedaddle over there. I'm already running late. What's new? I'm always running late. So I will check back with you later. I'll probably be gone for a few hours, because it's such a tedious process, this online stuff. I mean, it used to be you could just go someplace, fill out an application, and they'd call you for an interview if they were interested. You know, it was pretty simple, straightforward. Now, you might be able to go there and say, I want to apply, then they'll direct you to their website. Then you go apply on their website, and they ask you a bunch of stuff, and then you have to email or fax some stuff and go through background checks and work history and references and blah blah blah, and then you get all these confirmation emails, and then they ask for more stuff, and you send that stuff in, and then they might call you or email you for an interview. Then you set up an interview online, and you go to the interview, and then if they're interested in you or they want to hire you, then you have to fill out more paperwork, and it takes like weeks, if not months, to get started on a job anymore. It's insane. Temp agencies, don't get me started on temp agencies. It used to be you would get hired after 90 days, and now you could be a temp the rest of your life. They would just jerk you around from job to job. Yes, Ken's been there, done that many times. It's so frustrating. They can just let you go on a whim for no good reason at all. You could be doing a great job, and if they don't like you, yeah, you don't fit. What's that supposed to mean? I'm doing my job, I don't fit in, you know? Ugh. Okay, enough grumbling. It's gonna be a good day. It really is. It is a good day. Nothing, you know, terrible has happened other than my brother losing his job, you know. But I'm gonna get going, and hopefully talk to you again later. Bye. Hello. Just got back a while ago from my brother's. Visited him and was helping with some job applications online. Everything is done online, and it can be very confusing. And so we got a couple of them done, and he's got a couple other leads, and I think something will come along for him. He's got over 20 years experience in the building industry, with sales and counter and stuff. So I think he'll be okay, but he's going a little crazy, and it's only been like 3 or 4 days since he's been out of work, but he's going nuts. But he has some house home improvements to do. He got all this stuff together long before this. Now he'll have the time to do it. But like he said, once I start these projects, then I'll get a phone call and have to start and won't be able to finish it. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. That's how things go. But yeah, it's a different experience for him because he has worked so consistently all these years, and so he's not used to this at all. I've been there with my husband many times, and it's never pleasant. With us, it's always feast or famine. It's like he's either out of work and we're struggling, or he's working all the time and have no time for anything else. So we're just thankful he's working, because it's rough out there. I really feel for people that are trying to make ends meet, trying to find a job, support a family. And then, I don't know, it gets more expensive to live. This healthcare law, it's a nightmare. I know from experience, it's not affordable. Sorry. It might be for those that, I don't know, have a job where they pay 100%, or they're covered by some government assistance already. But for us working folk, it's, at least from our experience and those around us, it's been an absolute fiasco. It just, I can't believe how much health insurance went up. And let's get on another subject. It's too aggravating if I think about it too much. That's why I don't watch the news. I just can't. I don't mind I like to be informed. That's not it. But if I watch too much of it, it just wears on me. I get too emotional and upset over what's going on, and it's so not worth it. Nothing I can do about it anyway, except pray and do the right thing. It's still very hot and muggy here, so I'm not going to be outside much. I gotta still work out today. I think today's aerobic day, and it's going to be done inside. I'm not getting out in this heat. There ain't no way. I think we're supposed to get more rain, which would be nice. We had rain last night, nice thunderstorms, and throughout the night it rained off and on. So that was much needed and appreciated. I checked the garden, and so far they haven't done any more damage to my zucchini plants, thankfully. And everything's doing well. I'm going to have to get out there with the tiller at some point, maybe by this weekend, get those weeds out of there and do some hoeing. My one cat, Chloe, has been kind of sneezy coughy type of thing, like an upper respiratory thing starting, so keeping a close eye on her. I might end up taking her to the vet. Let's see, they're closed until Saturday. So, I mean, she's fine. It's just once in a while, and I just don't want it to get out of control, because it will, if anything, it will get out of control when the vet isn't in, and then I have to dash her off to the emergency pet thing and pay buco bucks, and I just want to avoid all of that. But hopefully it won't even come to taking her to vet. But if she gets worse, which it's very minor right now, but I know the symptoms type of thing, and it can spiral out of control so fast. And it's, cats, if you have cats, upper respiratory is always a thing that can happen. And they usually do at least once in their life, at least in my experience. It's easily remedied with antibiotics, but still, you don't like to see them suffer. What else? It's been kind of a weird day because not my normal routine. And I've come to the conclusion, I think I need a selfie stick to hold this phone up. Uh, and I need one of those things for the car to set on the dash or whatever. Because this holding with the hands thing, and it's a big, I have one of the bigger phones. It's a cheapo phone. But, yeah, it's a cheapo phone that likes to shut off on me every so often. Anyways, it's kind of big for my hands. It's like a 5-inch phone. And it's hard to hold up. And at a distance that I don't look like I'm in your face, you know. I don't want to do that. So I think I'll get a selfie stick, and I need something for to put on the dash. But maybe with my Amazon points, I should be getting some Amazon points pretty soon that I could use towards that stuff if there's nothing else more important. My allergies are kind of acting up. I better get some of that stuff put in my drink before they get out of control. But I gotta burn some trash, run the vacuum through, and mop, and blah blah blah, you know, typical stuff. Anywho, I've blabbed enough for now. I'll save the rest for later, and we'll talk to you later. Good evening. It's after 8, I think. Just came out here to sit and figured I'd finish my vlog. I worked out. I did a 3-mile walk away the pounds. Even though we have air conditioning inside, we keep it around 75, just enough to keep it from getting unbearable in there. And oh my, I was sweating. Oh, but that's good. Sweat the fat off, I hope. And I've been logging my food faithfully and my exercising faithfully, so here's hoping that I'll lose this excess baggage. Ken's had a rough day. I tell you, it's such a circus in the trucking industry. He, see if I can do this without getting you confused. I think he just had one delivery today. And from that delivery, he goes down, they sent him down to get water, which is supposed to be drop and hook, which means he drops the empty trailer and picks up a full one and goes on his merry way. So he gets down there and they tell him to go into a dock, and he's like, whoa, 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 I'm supposed to be drop and hook. Well, do you have a number 1 at the end of your number? No. Well, we're going to live load you then. He's like, but I'm supposed to be drop and hook. And they're like, no, we're going to live load you. Just because there's a number 1 missing at the end of his paperwork or something. So he gets in a dock, and not 5 minutes later, they come out and reject the trailer, saying it needs cleaned. And they don't clean them. It was rejected because it was too filthy. They're all like that. His trailer was no better or worse than any other trailer that comes in there, at least from their company. It's just, you know, there's pieces of wood from skids and dirt and stuff, you know. It's almost impossible to keep those things spotless because they use them every day. Those trailers are loaded and unloaded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So he calls up his supervisor, which is at home. They're not in the office. So he has to pester him at home. And he contacts the place after phone calls going back and forth and stuff. The lady that rejected, or the guy, no, it was a lady, rejected the trailer. Her shift was over and she was already gone, and so they couldn't get anywhere with anybody. And then all of a sudden the lady from the guard shack comes out to Ken's truck and says, you have to get off of here, get out of here now. You cannot leave this trailer here. He's like, I'm not leaving. I'm parked here. I'm talking to my supervisor, you know. She's like, well, you got to get out of here now. So she basically chased him off the lot. And he's like, well, why can't I drop the trailer and pick up another one? No, your trailer was rejected. And you're not allowed any more than 5 trailers on the lot anyhow. So the Ken's supervisor and the supervisor there, they're going round and round and getting Ken's supervisor's calling him, Ken's calling him. It's just such a huge, stupid fiasco. I guess my phone got tired of that story. It kicked me off again. Anyways, so after all that fiasco, his supervisor, well, it was suggested to go get the trailer washed out. Well, as far as he knows, the closest place to do it is like an hour away. So you're talking an hour up, about an hour for them to clean the trailer, and then an hour back. There's 3 additional hours of time just to clean a trailer out, and then you go pick up the trailer. And plus, Ken would have to pay it out of pocket, and it's not cheap to get a trailer cleaned out. So he didn't have the money on him to do that, and they send him down there so often he would go broke. Even if he did have the money, he wouldn't have any money left on him. So they, after going round and round, his supervisor just said, come back empty. And agreed that something has to be done with setting up with somehow cleaning those trailers before they're sent down there so they can't reject them. And you get a different person every time loading these trailers. It's never the same person, and so one person could say, yeah, this trailer's fine, and another one would just be like, no, it's too dirty. There's no clear-cut standard, you know? So he's frustrated and really upset, and I don't blame him. I mean, he's got another 3 hours to get back to the warehouse and another half hour to get home. So he's not going to get home till like midnight. And they have this 30-minute rule where you have to take 30-minute break within 8 hours of driving. So usually he takes it when he is getting loaded somewhere, but with the fiasco and stuff, it didn't work out. So now he's got to find a place to pull over, a rest stop or a truck stop or something, and pull over and take a 30-minute break, which is going to set him back 30 minutes from getting home. So today was a pretty rotten day for him. And so therefore I've kind of, he vents to me, and then I get all in a tither too. What affects him affects me. So I hope tomorrow, he's just fearful that tomorrow they're going to gripe at him and try to blame everything on him. So I'm going to try to calm him down about that, and hopefully he'll handle it well. But nothing that he could have done about it, So tomorrow we got to take in his car to get the tire looked at. Not tire, the actual wheel, because it's not on there. It moves, not really wobbles, but it moves if you pull on it. But he's still driving it. It hasn't fell off. I'd be nervous, but he's not. So tomorrow morning I got to do that, and he'll have to take my car. Unless they can fix it before he leaves, because he doesn't have to leave. He doesn't have to go in until noon, 1 o'clock. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to get off of here. I'm tired. I need to go take a shower. I'm feeling sticky and icky, and it helps me relax too. I'm kind of tense. Oh, there's Pepper. Hi there, boy. My little Pepper. He's so adorable. He's come such a long way from being feral. Now he's a regular family boy, huh? He's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits. Hopefully this hasn't turned into an insanely long thing. I've been terrible at that. It's turning into like 20-minuters, and I was hoping to keep it around 10 or 15, but I haven't been too good at that lately. Sorry, but we'll chat later. Bye.